Retreats with Be are an unimaginable journey into the depth of your being and beyond. They are life's precious calling for you to return to Source and become all that you are, undoing your mistaken identity.
The humanity is a collective consciousness. Seems like it's moving in lots of different directions, but currently it's moving in one direction only. And that direction it's been moving in is separate sense of self. But its new meaningful direction that's beginning to wake up is in alignment with the one who exists in the heart of all of us. Do you see what I mean?
Be is a world-renowned teacher who communicates the truth of evolving consciousness and expanding awareness to actuate higher, deeper levels of a universal life on this earth.
We're either the building blocks of a new universe together, or we're building blocks against the new universe together.
He points the way to moving life as a being, freed from the constraints of a separate sensed self. With tenderness, simplicity, and often incredible humor, he demonstrates how to bring greater meaning and connectedness from your innermost core up into your heart and integrate it into your body and into your life.
Awaken to the one who truly knows, the one who truly is. That one is here now and is who you really are. Be interested in that one.
Every day is an unfolding and utterly unpredictable. A day usually has 3, sometimes 4 sessions with B, and there is plenty of time to enjoy, to deepen, and to share your heart on this journey with others who have come to warmly engage higher reality.
When you are in stillness, as a self you believe stillness is simply still, because you're used to a great deal of gross movement. But if you dropped into stillness, it would be a vast movement that you find incredible power of love and of peace and beingness in. So the form is the movement of your being.
Be invites the people that come to truly align with their knowing and their deepest calling on this earth plane to transcend the old belief systems of humanity, opening and healing the self, enabling the embodiment of a living heart of fullness.
This must have all of your life, and it will utterly change it. It will utterly change it. Your life will never be the same. But then you'll go, wow, because you're discovering you are life. You are consciousness. And you really begin to experience bliss and freedom and endless openness. It is indescribable. You're capable of going all the way home right now. So why India? Because India calls me. India called me during the period of my realizations. She took me into her soul, she took me into her body. She called me to go to India, to realize my deeper potentiality. She has the power and the gifts to bring that about in someone. And you can see that if you just look through Indian history, apart from the violence, you will see that propagated in the lands of India, divine wisdom has been at work for thousands and thousands of years. So there have been many realizers, sages, and beings that have realized themselves deeply in that land. I was given a free ticket to India, which in that moment that I accepted that ticket, I knew it was my destiny to go. So I went, and I had a great deal of opportunities to discover the deeper nature of life on this planet, and life in this one, and life in this man, life in the cosmos, and the root and source of all life. So I had many realizations, although my primal realization took place in England. India supplied me with the greater knowledge of the experience of enlightenment that I had in England. She supplied me with how the cosmos moves. What is destiny? What is meaning, and what is evolution? So there was many places in and beyond the universe that actually opened up within my awareness consciousness, that I also saw mirrored in the land. So I was taken to great realizers in India that I hadn't gone to India to see. It just so happened this free ticket was to go to India. So I had many deeply mystical, spiritual experiences on that land, and in particularly in Kerala. Too many to mention, and also some of them quite phenomenal, so I'm a bit reluctant to speak of them, because I know that the draw to phenomena can be a pull in one's life, but I intend to call out the draw to be true and to realize one's deep real self and beyond, that from which all the phenomena naturally occurs, phenomena being cosmic and universal. You and I are phenomena just sitting here. Do you see what I'm saying? There's deeper phenomena than human bodies, although from another place in the universe, human experience could be pretty phenomenal. Do you see what I mean? So I had many deep realizations in India, and in that particular area with two particular realized beings, one who's still very much alive and another one whose body's dropped away. So why is the retreat called Destiny, Meaning and Evolution? Because when I speak of destiny, I speak of the calling to realize the endlessness of one's possibilities conscious awareness, that the depths of our being gives expression to what it is in both light, energy and in form, and that there are endless places of greater reality that are destined to land in our hearts, in our bodies as human beings, and arrive on this planet. Therefore this planet would be a living expression of great freedom, great reality. So to me, destiny for anybody isn't a particular prescription for a particular thing. Your destiny is to be so purely aligned with what your heart is, and where your heart even comes from. Your destiny is to, as a being, to give form to that has no form. The living expression of the deep can come through you as a being, and that's your destiny. When your destiny is attached to that's beyond everything that we just spoke of, which I call meaning, then how you move, where you come from to make a movement, has frequencies of meaning that are like flowers in springtime, or suns and stars in the universe. They are what nourishes all beings. They are the art of arts of all life. They show us that God is omnipresent, omnipotent, and there's nowhere that God is not. And that every being has the potential to express increasingly deeper meaning, which evolves its capacity to give conscious expression to the ineffable, the unspeakable, with no beginning and no end. Now, if one drop of that just touched this planet in every being, then you'd have a planet full of the light love of everybody's core essence moving as human beings that are a movement of their destiny, their meaning, and it's moving in an evolutionary unfolding of endless potential. That is your calling, whether you know it or not. Your deepest calling is to be all of that with no end.